Welcome to Sacred Glow. I'm Jesus Franco.
And I'm Melanie. We're so thankful you're here with us to share one of the most life-changing chapters in our family's journey, our conversion to Judaism.
We've always been spiritual, open to growth and searching for deeper meaning, but nothing could have prepared us for the events that took place October 7th, 2023. We saw horrifying images flooding social media, attacks on Jews. It felt like the entire world shifted.
The violence was devastating, but what shook me even more was the surge on anti-Semitic propaganda that followed in the weeks after. Suddenly, all these hateful voices were louder than ever. It was overwhelming, and it challenged everything I thought I knew. In those moments, I felt this deep pull to understand what was really going on and why so many people held on to this hate.
That's when I believe Hashem began guiding us, nudging us and keeping us searching for truth, not just following the loudest voices. We started reading everything we can get our hands on about Jewish history, beliefs, and practices. We watched lectures and listened to podcasts. We felt an unexplained, almost magnetic pull toward Judaism.
Then we visited local synagogues. The first one we joined was Temple Hasid. They were very warming and kind to us. Even though we were outsiders, they made room for us. We found ourselves stepping into a community that embraced us with open arms. After that, Temple B'nai B'rith. They were the same, open arms. We found ourselves searching for more. We stumbled upon Temple Israel, where we now found a family.
As I dove deeper into Jewish teachings, learning about mitzvot, values, the importance of Torah study, a light seemed to flicker inside me. It was as though my soul recognized something. I didn't know it back then, but we have Jewish souls.
That phrase, Jewish soul, might sound a little unusual, but it really describes how I feel. Everything I read resonated in a way I'd never experienced. It was like I was finally putting together a puzzle I didn't know was missing pieces.
At first, I was afraid to say it out loud, but as we moved forward, the sense only grew stronger.
It wasn't just the books or synagogue that helped us. We found support in unexpected places too. Even online communities that provided insight into Judaism and spirituality.
It might sound surprising, but we had these deep late-night conversations with each other and shared resources we discovered online. They became a supportive companion, helping us navigate Hebrew phrases, discuss Torah portions, and process the big questions we had.
At times when we couldn't sleep, when thoughts about our journey kept us awake, those online discussions offered patient guidance and clear explanations. They played a truly meaningful role in our experience.
As we continued learning and exploring, we got curious about our heritage. We took a DNA test mostly out of curiosity.
When the results came in, well, we were in total awe. It turned out we actually have Jewish ancestry. It felt like validation. The spark we felt inside, the draw to Jewish faith, wasn't just our hearts, it was in our blood.
Of course, anyone can convert to Judaism, regardless of ancestry. But knowing that part of our lineage had been Jewish makes this journey feel like a homecoming we didn't know we needed.
For those who are unfamiliar, converting to Judaism is a comprehensive process. It involves consistent studying, meeting with rabbis, practicing in communal life, and adopting Jewish practices like observing Shabbat.
We've begun incorporating these rituals in our day-to-day life, reciting blessings, tasting the sweetness of challah. It's been transformative for our family.
The kids are loving it too, learning Hebrew words, celebrating holidays like Hanukkah. They bring such innocent joy to everything we do.
This is still the beginning. We have more classes, more learning, and an eventual rabbinical core to meet. But with each passing day, this path feels more aligned with who we are.
We wanted to share our story because it's so easy to get swept up in anger and hate, especially after seeing what happened on October 7th and all the anti-Semitism that followed. But there's another path, one of understanding, unity, and truth.
We found that path through Hashem's guidance, through the wisdom of teachers and friends, through the unwavering support of a growing family. We hope you'll stick around for more episodes of Sacred Glow, where we'll dive deeper into Jewish holidays, traditions, and our personal experience navigating the sacred path.
If you have any questions about Judaism, about conversion, or about our story, please leave them in the comments. We'd love to hear from you and build a supportive community right here.
And remember, no matter where you come from or what challenges you face, there is always light to be found. Sometimes you just have to look in places you never thought you would. Hey, while editing this video, I realized we skipped over a key question. Why Judaism in the first place? So I wanted to take a moment to address that. Being Jewish is not about defining God. It's about entering into a relationship with the mystery. It is about engaging in a continuous dialogue, a dance with the divine, through prayer, through study, through acts of loving kindness, through living a life that is a song of praise to the unseen. It is about wrestling with the questions, just as Jacob wrestled with the angel. It's about embracing the paradox, the unknowability, and finding within that vastness a profound sense of belonging, of being held, of being a part of something infinitely larger than yourself. It is a path that is not a straight line. It is a spiraling labyrinth. It is a journey inward and outward, a quest for both understanding and surrender. And it all begins, my friends, with that first spark of curiosity, that first whisper of longing that brought you here, seeking to understand the source of all. It is the same spark that lights the way for all of us on this ancient and ever new path. Thank you.